Okay. Hello, everyone.
Yeah,
Today I'm excited to talk about OpenAI, a groundbreaking organization at the forefront of artificial intelligence. OpenAI's mission is to ensure that artificial general intelligence benefits all of humanity. They aim to build a safe and beneficial AI that can outperform humans in a wide range of economically valuable work. OpenAI has made significant strides with models like GPT-3, which I am part of. OpenAI's language models are not just about answering questions. They can write essays, generate creative content, and even engage in meaningful conversations. This has profound implications for industries like content creation, customer support, and education. What sets OpenAI apart is its commitment to safety. They actively research ways to make AI systems robust and avoid unintended consequences. This dedication ensures that AI progresses. It does not respond, and they are responsibly moving forward the AI profession. Now I'm going to talk about the website of the OpenAI. This is the landing page of openai.com. And as you can see on the top bar, you can see the OpenAI logo, which is going to, if you click on it, it's going to land you back into the opening page of the website. And then you have tabs like research, API, ChatGPT, safety, and company. And on the right-hand side, you have search, login, and try ChatGPT. And if you click on the research tab, you have multiple options of overview, index, GPT-4, and DALI-3, which is going to talk about each of those aspects on the website. And if you click on API, it's going to talk about overview of the API, the data privacy policies that they are handling with, and the pricing and how much is it going to cost because of using APIs, and the documentation relevant to it. And here you have to ChatGPT. You have options like overview, enterprise, check out ChatGPT, enterprise edition, and you want to try ChatGPT just as a normal user. And then you have safety tab and company tab, which is going to talk about a couple of company policies and the careers and about stuff and this more. And at this point of the page, you have the latest updates. Here they're going to talk about what OpenAI and their latest publications, like Sam Altman will as CEO of OpenAI, and things that have happened across OpenAI is all listed out here. Here it displays safety and responsibility mission of OpenAI. They say that our work to create safe and beneficial AI requires a deep understanding of potential risks and benefits, as well as careful consideration of impact. And here it talks about the research that's been handling by the OpenAI, which is one of them is DALI-3, GPT-4V, confidence building measure for artificial intelligence workshop proceeding, frontier AI regulation, managing and matching to public sector. And these are the products that OpenAI has currently. It's the GPT models and new model and development products, which have been announced, and all that updates you can see here. And this is the careers page where you have options to check on careers and explore their job opportunities. And this is the footer of the page. You have details again, what you have seen on the top bar, research, API, ChatGPT, and company, and their social handles on Twitter, YouTube, GitHub, SoundCloud, LinkedIn, and so on. Now let us just log into just the OpenAI API and just see how it API works and stuff. This is the landing page once you log into the OpenAI, and on the left-hand side, you have a couple of items in getting started, the capabilities and the assistance and guides on using the APIs. And these are the models that you can select. These are the models that are currently available for you to use. GPT 3.5, which is the latest version of free tier. And GPT 4, which is the latest one, which is gonna you have to purchase this one if you don't have to use it. And these are the continuous model upgrades, and when one of the older models will be discontinued, and all that information will be displayed here. This is a currently available model which can take in a very large number of tokens, such as 128,000 tokens, and it's called GPT-4 Turbo, and it's a preview version, so it's going to take huge amount of tokens, but then it returns a maximum of 4,096 tokens. And We have much more details about it on the model section and tutorials about how you can use the models and how we use the APIs. And here is the guide section where it talks about prompt engineering and how you can make use of ChatGPT to design your own chatbot, and more details will be here. And this is the rate limits. It's going to talk about how to protect against misuse of APIs, and they also limit your rates such that if you create a new API and then start using it, it's going to give out notifications to you on how much it's getting charged. You can set up limits and check on those. And these are the libraries that OpenAI has, and what all we have to install and different technologies. This is a Python library, and it's called OpenAI. That's the command to run. As you can see, other community libraries are all on different languages, like C Sharp, C++, Clojure, Crystal, Dark, Delphi, Elixir, Go, Java, Julia, and so on. And on the very left hand side, you can find more icons of playground assistance, fine-tuning, API keys, files, usage, and settings. Here, you can click on usage. You can see how much how much you're getting charged, and how much are you using your model actively. And these are the API keys that you can create and share and use them. Do prompt engineering or design your own chatbot. This is the playground, which has details like thread, where you can enter on messages and look how it responds, and you can create your own dashboard, kind of a thing. This is my part. Thank you.
Yeah, now I'm going to show you how we can use the ChatGPT on browser. So this is the landing page of ChatGPT. On the leftmost side, you can see the previous chats that I have made during my usage. These are some of the questions I asked for the ChatGPT, and it'll store everything for the future usage. On the down, you can see my profile is just the information regarding myself. On the top middle, we have different versions of ChatGPT which are available, which is ChatGPT 3.5, which I'm using currently, and there is also ChatGPT 4, which we have to upgrade, where we have to pay some money and upgrade to ChatGPT 4. As soon as you see the home page, this page, it actually gives you some recommendations what you can ask ChatGPT. This is how where we can start typing our questions and ask ChatGPT questions and see how it will respond to our questions. I'll start with a basic non-technical question and see how it responds. I'll ask, how is the weather today? Since it can't access the website's information, it might not be able to say all the details. But if I ask any technical questions like give me a React code for a book management system, so it will start with the basic workflow of React. First, we have to create an app.js file, and then we should subsequently create a JavaScript X file where we'll show the books, and there are some actions that we can do, add book form, and these kinds of questions we can ask ChatGPT, and it will respond to us accordingly. It will also store are questions. Like if I want to build upon the same questions, I can just say I want some CSS added to the JSX files. So it is giving me the CSS file and it is also included in the app.js. So by this way, we can ask ChatGPT to make any React code, and we can build it from here, taking an example from it. And ChatGPT does not only train their model globally; they can also train the model locally. So if we keep asking questions, it keeps building on top of it. Uh, I'll also ask more questions like how do I we can also use ChatGPT APIs. I mean OpenAI APIs in any of our websites we are building. So I'll ask ChatGPT how we can do that. So yeah, here are the steps. From the 2022 onwards, ChatGPT started issuing their APIs for the public usage. All we have to do is installing pip install OpenAI. For first and foremost, we have to sign up for their website, and then they'll provide us an API key, and we have to just put the Open API key in our Python file, and and we can start handling the API responses. And we can also it might also charge us, but it will be dependent on our usage. In this way, we can ask ChatGPT any kind of questions if it is not related to any security concern, it will definitely give us the answer. So this is all about this is how we can use the ChatGPT. If you don't want to make more if you want to start a new chat, you can start by doing this. This will be completely independent of the other chats, so you can start fresh here. Like I can ask again, recommend a dish. So this is how we can use ChatGPT. Thank you. That's all about chat.
Yes. And now talking a little bit about the origins of it, and even just talking about what OpenAI has gone through over last couple of months is interesting. So let's just have a small peek at history. And when you talk about history, we have to go all the way back to 2015 when they started this organization. And you can see certain names here. They're pretty big names, and you can also see that there are a lot of organizations that were getting together and they were interested in this, as it was really the start of something new. And with in 2015 itself, there was huge pledge of, like, let's say $1 billion being put into this. That was a huge amount even for any organization, because even companies get acquired for that cost. So that was a pretty big investment. And when we see what happened over the next few years, you also see that how it grew rapidly and how it was an enticing option for employees, even for the ones who were already well settled and working at great prestigious organizations, software organizations. And you could see that when they started off with very small platforms, like let's say they released their gym platform, which we see a lot of gym organizations trying to integrate with OpenAI's APIs. So now you see that they started off very small and then they developed it. And you see at 2017 again, it was very comparable with the other organizations that were trying to do what they were trying to do. And 2018 was a good year for them, because that's when they started blowing off a little bit. And once they started, they actually started training the model so that they can play this Dota game. And then they realized that once they have Once they have a good model ready, they can beat a lot of Dota players who have been invested in this game for a really long time. So that's when they knew that they had some great potential that they could exploit in the future. And this is also the time when Elon Musk stepped out of it, because there was always a conflicting interest that was going on because of Tesla. And in 2019 was again when Microsoft was going to get involved into this, and now you see that slowly Microsoft has become an integral part of what OpenAI stands for. This is intentional and intentionally a part of life for OpenAI now. So you see that they were investing $1 billion in this company, and they all came as credits. I think that's what the deal was. So they were going to get around 49% of the shares. That's not confirmed completely, but they were going to get it in Azure cloud credits. So it wasn't just a direct money investment; it was more like a resource investment. And 2020, as COVID had started, and they that's when they revealed the basic ChatGPT 3 model, and you could see how it blew off because everybody was talking about ChatGPT and what OpenAI was. And 2021 was when DALI came out, and as Pusha talked about it, and as Chiru were also talking about it, these these companies this company started slowly leveraging all the options they had, and they put out all the cool things, because that's what image is, more mainly a cool way of showing that this organization can do a lot of amazing stuff, and people should make notice of this. And in 2022 is when 3.5 came, and they also wanted to get on and start becoming a little commercial, because it comes at some certain cost. And again, they got a lot of investors, and they got a lot of revenues out of it. But this is basically a quick summary of what really happened.
Hello everyone. I will be talking about a topic called prompt engineering, which is one of the very crucial aspects with the advent of GPTs and the whole open AI fiasco. So, about prompt engineering. Prompt engineering is a fundamental concept in the realm of artificial intelligence and natural language processing. In the next 2 to 3 minutes, I will guide you through the essence of prompt engineering, its significance, and how it plays a pivotal role in shaping the capabilities of language models like those developed by OpenAI. So, introducing prompt engineering. So, on my screen, as you can see, this is the official page by the documentation of OpenAI. So, prompt engineering is simply put is the strategic construction of input queries or instructions given to an AI model. It is the art and science of formulating prompts that elicit the desired output from a language model. Think of it as the language we use to communicate with these sophisticated AI systems, setting the stage for the responses we seek. So, the way we frame questions or provide instructions to language models is significantly influences the results we obtain. Effective prompt engineering is about understanding the strengths and limitations of the model, tailoring prompts to optimize performance. It's a nuanced process that involves considering the context, specifying details, and structuring queries in a manner that extract the desired information or generates the intended output. So here I will be showing some of the strategies for getting better results. So number one would be writing clear instructions. Number two would be to provide reference text. And number three would be to split complex tasks into some simpler subtasks. Give the model time to think. So that is, you need to wait till the response is complete rather than passing consistent prompts without letting the model complete its answer. Use external tools. This is quite interesting. So we'll be using something called a retrieval augment generation. And another one is test changes systematically. So these are some of the tactics that could be used to, basically have better results. So one of the example could be, let's say I want to have a prompt saying, how do I add numbers in Excel? The better prompt, that is, let's say we have to write a clear instruction, so we could be more detailed. The better prompt would be, how do I add up a row dollar amount in Excel?
I want to do this automatically for a whole sheet of rows with all the totals ending up on the right in the column called total. We have just briefly touched about the topic of prompt engineering and how we can actually get better responses if our prompt themselves are framed better. Thank you.